Back here with a look at Myro. All right, we had a fake out to the upside of this wedge. If we zoom in here, it's going to 12. You can see pretty clearly. Um, Nothing worse than a fake out, and then you get them pretty often. Right here, fake out to the upside. In fact, it stayed up there for over a day. Then you had the big crash down through the bottom. It hit our measured move, but we were expecting it to the upside. Okay, you can see that yellow line. I left that there. We were expecting this move up here. Okay, right up to roughly 20, 21 cents. Okay, this was the move to the downside, and pretty much nailed it. All right, so we have gotten this push down. That's the width of this wedge. That should mark at least a temporary bottom here. Okay, now if we take in look at a resistance level, you can see here right on top here, it might be out here. Let's see here, trying to get this the best I can for a resistance area. You can see this is more than likely going to come up here and smash into that, and then we're going to really see what's going to happen here. Now let's go out here on a weekly chart once. I do want to show you a couple things. We have this weekly support level. That's this blue line right here. That is your weekly support. Okay, we're holding up just 100% fine with that. All right, and on a daily, you can see these call them micro moves, I guess is what you want to call them, on a daily time frame. But as far as the daily RSI goes, this is still pulling down. All right, it is starting to make a curve here a little bit towards the upside after hitting down here on this bottom. The 12-hour is right at the bottom, but actually bearish, a 10 and a 13. All right, you got your 8-hour turning up. It's actually bullish. All right, your 4-hour. That's where we'll get a better idea with these, with this resistance line also. That looks about right, So once this comes up to right around 16 cents, it's going to run into this resistance area. All right, that's going to tell a pretty big story here. The 4-hour, you still have pushing up. All right, and as far as weekly time frame, we don't have one. 3-day, the 3 days right at the bottom, but it's actually bearish. All right, now if we come out here on a bigger time frame, let's take a look here and see as far as a pullback, where we're at. Let's get rid of this white line here first. All right, and if we go from our swing low right here to our swing high, let's see where we're at on a Fibonacci. Boy, we got to be in just prime area here for this thing. Right about there. Yeah, and we are right on a 786. Okay, I always tell people, man, if you can get a token on a 786, that is like your best entry you can get. If it goes through that, then that's more likely crashing a lot lower than that. But look at this, right on this 786. Let me pull this over so you can see it. All right, I'm just going from trying to get it right. There we go. I am just going from this low right here to our swing high. Okay, swing low to swing high gives you a retracement right on a 786. All right, so you definitely want to see it hold that 14 cents. If it would lose it down here at right around 11 cents is our trend line. I don't see it losing that. You got a wick down through here on the 3-day that came down, but I just don't see it losing that 14 cents. Boy, this looks like a very good bounce area to me. Now, let's take a look at a few other things here. All right, so we're on a 786. We've completed the measured move of the wedge. All right, so that 786 is right at 14 cents here. Let's make this a little bit bolder so we know where that's at, right there. Okay, that should be a temporary bottom. All right, that gives us the width of our wedge. Pull down here. Actually, you could and then put the price up there, but it's hit the measurement of the wedge. All right, what I will be watching very intently is this 16 15.5 to 16 cent area when it runs into this resistance. If we get a break of that, if we get a break of say, I don't know, 16.2, all right, that's going to break this overhead resistance, and this thing, I would imagine, should start taking off here. Now, I was just trying to see, there is a support line down here, but trying to figure where that goes up through there. All right, now, like I said, that 4 hour, the 8 hour, and all that, I will be looking for a temporary pullback down here, especially on a 1 hour chart. If this is going to move up in waves, of course it could bounce right now. It has done somewhat of a pullback. If it was right here, it would have hit a 618 on the dot. That's why I love this Fibonacci tool. Look at that perfect pullback to that 618 right there. Absolutely perfect. Right here, that red wick, right to the 618 and bounce. All right, so I would be looking for more than likely 5 waves up here, probably till we smash into this line, and then we'll see what happens from there. But I would be expecting, something like this along these lines. 1, 2. If this is a third wave, it should take off pretty decent. 4 and a 5, and we'll see if we can break through this. Who knows? Maybe this third wave comes all the way up here, and we get that smash through on a 5th wave or something like this. But keep your eye on that 15.5 to 16 cent area. 16 cents would be right there. Let's put a line there for the next video. Right about there. Okay, gonna want to see a break of that. All right, if we take out 16, this thing should be in really good shape. If we get rejected there, that would almost be a double top in here. You got 16. You got a resistance area here, 15.8. Okay, let's move that down to this area, because this has been resistance twice now. Okay, if we put trend line across here, last 2 times we've ran into this area right here, we've got knocked back right here and right here. Okay, and make another run at it. 15.8, call it 16. We'll flip this former resistance then into support. Okay, that'll be a huge move. So keep an eye on Myro. I'm expecting a run back up here. 15 and a half cents, close to that 16 cent range here. 15.5 to 16, and then the big story is going to be told if we can break through that 15.8, call it 16 cents. If we can break through 16, I think Myro has a real chance on moving back up here. All right, so keep an eye on that. All right, thank you so much, guys. Please hit the like and subscribe, and I will be back with you very, very soon. Have a great day, everybody.